Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second 200 subscriber milestone video. This is another look back video. I have done two videos, I am pretty sure, on this game, Theme Park Tycoon 2. I had a new park for over a year, but I've never shown it on video. And I have recently played, and I decided that I want to show it now. So look, I'm very broke. I got like $11,000. And we see that there is almost 1,500,000. So I'm going to show you all of my roller coasters. I have at least 8 roller coasters. We're going to see how that goes. First one up here is called Madness Combat Ride, based off the Madness Combat series. So look at all this. Woo! Hey, it's a spinning roller coaster. So you go spinning all around. And slowly going everywhere. Whee! I like going on the roller coasters I make. It's very satisfying. It's oddly satisfying. I like making roller coasters in this game, and they work, and people, or the NPCs, like them. I make money. Giant curve, bind it, and then you go swerve, and then another curve, pretty sharp turn. And that is it for that coaster. The next coaster we have here that actually just pulled up is the Knight's Ride. It's supposed to be the Knight's Horse, but for some reason this game sometimes censors a bunch of words that aren't inappropriate, and it makes no sense because I have issues with typing the, and it just censors it out, and it makes no sense, and it's honestly annoying. And here's the launch, and then it does a giant barrel roll, and then you go into a giant curve into a loop-de-loop, upside down, and then a sharp turn, and then bam, and you're sideways, and then goes down again. Then you go up this giant thing, and then you go sideways again, and you curve into a little spiral, a sharp turn. Then you go over other roller coaster tracks, and then you go into a little curve again, and then you curve, and then you go into this really scary part where it slows down and you're almost upside down, and then it just slowly turns forward, and then you're on the rush again, and then you're going a little bit fast, and it's curving. This one will be saved for last. The Scorpion is my favorite because it's the biggest one. Do a little curve, and then swerving and curving, and then it goes into a little drop, and then we're going full throttle out of the way. And then this is pretty much it for the entire ride. The rest of it is goes on for a little too long. I wish I could change it, but there isn't really other way to make it slow down but make it go a little bit longer because brakes don't work for some reason on this coaster. The next ride we have here is the Raging Bull. This is my favorite because I actually put the effort into making a station for this coaster. You can see there is also a logo and then the text. So it goes into a little drop and then up to a giant chain link section. And then you go onto the little part of the track, and then there's a caution sign warning you for the giant drop you're about to go down on. And wow! And then a small little turn, and then it kind of breaks your back. And then a giant leap up, and then it curves all the way down into another one. You go wee, but that one kind of breaks your back too, because it's so small. There's such a small curve, and the cart's moving really fast. And then you go in a little too fast, and then you curve down. And then you go on at fast speeds, and then you immediately go up onto brakes. And then you go down into the station. And that is it for that ride. We actually have a couple of restaurants here. We got Machine Parts Buffet, or Buffet, I don't know. I don't remember why I spelled it like that. And then you got the roller coaster that's actually right above here called Space Adventure. No, it's leaving. No. I must get on. I must get on. No! Oh, dang it. Wait, I can still catch it. This is my maneuver to catching a roller coaster that I am missing out on. Run across the tracks at full speed and try to get into the seats. It usually works. It usually works. See? But then here it goes. I'm at the very back, But it goes into a giant drop all the way into a loop-de-loop, but you're upside down, so it's way different. And you go into a giant curve that leads you into the other section of the ride where it's kind of bad. You'll break your back. Wow. Turning really fast and violently. Watch. Ouch! And that's a pretty short roller coaster. Who's this little goofy goober? He's wearing the same packages. I'm wearing the toy one I use for my torso and feet. This is the Spiralist. This is the Spiralist. It's a large ride, but with small little drops. It's like crazy mouse. And it just made into the station. Also, they have these little mission things you can do. But I'm not near here right now, so I can't really do it. And I'd rather show the roller coaster rides than do missions. So yeah. So first you got this pretty quick chain lift section, and then you go onto a little slightly downward slope, so the roller coaster keeps on moving instead of stopping right in the middle of the track. And it goes onto a pretty decent drop. And then it curves all the way around. You're stuck in place, and then it does a giant drop, pretty giant drop, and then you go into another little curve, and then a pretty short curve, so it's a violent wow. Then a pretty big curve, so it's pretty peaceful. Then you got a little hill. Then you're onto another chain lift section. And this one is a big one because this one kind of goes a big drop. And then the speed starts to gain after you drop on this and then do a violent curve. Wow. Coaster and the coaster is spinning violently or slow. The coaster is spinning slowly as you go down many drops. You got another little short drop here. And then the coaster has a little bendy section, another one, short turn around the lights. Then you're onto and then you're onto the final chain lift. And you go slowly down, quick turns all the way back to the station. Now we are going to look at the Red Brick Drop. This is my least favorite roller coaster. I really don't like it, but I make do with what I have. And also, this is the best I could do with the amount of land I have for it. So first you got this pretty long sequence that is like the Knight's Ride, where you go on a long chain lift to launch. But the launch immediately starts on this one. So you immediately go boosting into a sharp curve and then a big, giant, twists and turns, and then you go sideways and almost upside down, pretty much upside down, and then into a curve back up. And then you go dropping into a giant loop-de-loop. That is just fun. And then you almost feel like your blood, and it feels like your blood's rushing to your head, and you're not gonna make it out alive. Then another sharp turn, and then another sharp turn instantly after that. Your back's definitely gonna be aching. Then a sharp turn over the station, and then slowly dropping into another curve that's sharp, and then back into the station. And all the way down here is another holiday themed attraction, which is Christmas. And this one has a pretty neat place. Oh, it's already going off. We better catch it. Yeah. So this one just immediately rises all the way up to the biggest part of it. Track pattern that I was going for is related to the Crazy Mouse ride. So I kept doing that 5 times into a giant curve, and then the coaster swings right to left whenever gravity pulls on it. Hinges. Then you got a little Christmas area and goes sliding, going right through the fences for some reason. And then you're back at the station. You think Ray thought of this. Ray, what is your opinion on this? Wants to buy balloons. The last ride we have here, which is my best, is the Scorpion. The roller coaster is going off right now, so I'd rather catch it when it comes back, so it's going to be a little bit until it comes back. Alright, so the coaster's here. If you ever find me in game, you can just go to my roller coasters and such. But usually I only play this game for daily logins. So that explains the massive amount of money. Also, this is the biggest drop I've ever created that was smooth and then up. It almost feels like you're flown off the ground. Then got another little drop that goes into a curve, then goes into the biggest drop. Now it goes all the way down and then instantly up the curve. And then we go on to a bunch of accelerating tracks that make us speed up. And then we go into a really small curve so it breaks our backs. And then we go up into one of the little spirals that we have here, and then goes into the coaster, and then goes into the ride, and then we go into another small curve, and it kind of breaks our backs, and then we're slowly going up, and then we go down, and then up, and then down, and then up onto a slow part, and it's and then we are at the very calming part to let you catch your breath slowly but surely, waiting for the third part of this roller coaster. There's of course, another drop. And then after you get to this drop, then go up here, then go down, and then spiral up, brings you back, and you go all the way down. And then you slowly just get fast enough so you can stop abruptly at the station and hurt your back. It's really fun to make your own. You should play it. It is free and it is cool. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I would like to thank you guys for helping me hit 200 subscribers. We are at 201 right now. Our next milestone's 250, so we are 49 away at the point I'm making this video. I appreciate you guys for helping me by subscribing. So if you haven't yet, you should, because you'd be epic. You'd be an epic person. Very epic. So without further ado, I'm gonna go. Bye!